Hello everyone, welcome to another video of the EA Sports NHL franchise. The date is July 27th, 2022, and as of this recording, there's absolutely zero information about NHL 23. There's no video, there's no news. That's why you're seeing the old trailer for NHL 22, because that's all I got. And with no news, I'm going to share with you my top 5 things that I want to see in NHL 23. So let's get right to it. Starting at number 5, I would love to see some crossplay, but not cross-generation. What do I mean by that? Well, when we first bought NHL 22, people were really confused on which game to buy. You got PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S. Everyone thought they could play together if you're on any PlayStation or any Xbox, but that wasn't the case. Because it was split onto 4 consoles, you saw a lot of this screen. The question is, how do we get back to this kind of fun and not be in a dressing room all night? The answer is pretty simple. It's just going to take a little bit of help from EA. Allow Xbox Series X and S to be able to play with people on PS5. Also allow PS4 players to play with Xbox One players. Having crossplay solves 2 issues. One is the pretty obvious one, being able to have more people to play with and against. The second thing that crossplay helps is eliminating 2 full marketplaces for HUT. This will give old gen and new gen their own markets, making it easier to buy and sell cards. The main reason why you would not want cross-generational play is because the new systems don't want a watered-down version of their product that they could be getting. You want the best possible product to be presented to them, as they've already played the old gens for years. They're ready for something new. At number 4, we have XFactor revamp or removals. I'm not speaking for HUT players because I don't know how they feel about them, but EA SHL, I would guess that the majority of the people would rather just not have XFactors at all. But since EA has spent so much time putting this into the game, I can only assume that they're coming back for NHL 23. When you load into a dressing room for a sixes matchup, you'll see majority of the players having elite edges because you can't turn very well without it, or you'll see almost everyone having magnetic because passing is not that great in the game without it. In threes mode, you'll see a lot of people using truculence as one of their main X factors. This is because there's not many penalties for hitting unless it's a late hit. What I would love to see is a revamp of how X factors work. The shooting X factors are too powerful against goalies. There's not many X factors for goalies to counter the close quarters, the 1Ts, and the heat seekers. I would love to see more options that are used throughout NHL 23. I don't want to see the same builds and the same X factors used for every player. So either make the ones that are used that are very powerful less effective, or make new X factors that have a little bit more meaning in the game. Coming in at number 3, we need a new reward system. Please, no more bags. These bags are mostly filled with pointless junk that aren't even used in EA SHL unless you play drop-ins or ones. There's just too many bags to count and they take forever to open. Here's a video from Darcy Kemper, who actually did a time lapse of how long it took him to open up 42 bags. 42 bags took him just over 10 minutes. That's kind of ridiculous and a huge time waster for a bunch of stuff that we don't need just to pull a couple items that we want. Throughout this whole year, I didn't open up every bag that I have, and I still have a lot of pads for my goalie that I don't even own. Please give us a new reward system. I heard Nasher talking about on Twitter about a currency system, which would be fantastic. You earn currency as you level up, and you can purchase different pads that you want to use, or different celebrations, or whatever. But we need something. Please, no more bags. Coming in at number 2, Human Goalie Revamp for EA SHL. I think we can all agree, if you've played EA SHL, In NHL 22, goalies have taken the short end of the stick. This game is very goal scoring friendly and oftentimes leaves goalies frustrated, like you see myself here in my stream. Pucks can hit you in the chest and still go in the net. Or they can sit there and hit you in the glove and hop over your body. What are you supposed to do? Or sometimes you can make the save, but your arm is in the net. Or sometimes you're in a perfect position, but guess what? It's still going in no matter what, because they had 1T or heat seeker or close quarters. My ask is that this year, please help the goalies in NHL 23. Give us something to combat a lot of these things. There's no reason why a puck going straight for the logo should find its way inside the net. And at number 1, we have moved the scoreboard back to the top. Please. When the puck gets dumped down to your end, it's almost impossible to see the puck because it's behind the scoreboard. I know a lot of things we talked about in this video probably won't happen, but this is something that used to be in the game just a couple years ago. If you see here in this clip, you see the scoreboard in the top left corner, and when the puck goes into that area, the scoreboard fades away so you're able to see. This is a feature that we need back in the game ASAP. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to listen to my 5 wants and wishes for NHL 23. Down in the comments below, make sure you guys tell me what you would want to see in the new game. And while you're at it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hopefully catch you on the next video.